the third row, and Vince Lindsay from the fourth and final row on his lonesome in the KJB Fabrication Hyundai Excel. 7 starters, 12 laps the journey. The top star feature race under lights here at Ellenbrook Speedway. And Bo Oldfield, as expected, gets a great start into turn number 1 for the first time. Riley Hanson, you know he's going to get amongst it in car number 87, as will Alicia Cooper. And one of the visiting drivers, Jasmine Kennedy, in car number 49, as our top star junior sedans negotiate a big 12-lap race, which will really open the legs up of these top star junior sedans around the fast, wide open spaces of the Ellenbrook Speedway. And young Bo Oldfield, who finished runner-up in the state title at Narrogin back in January against a very, very strong field which featured some interstate competitors. And the red line roll cages number 84, Mitsubishi Lancer, supported by Rumbold Ford, is out in front doing a nice job on his home track. You know he's going to be there come the end of season awards night. He's had an outstanding season. Taj Vanzetti, the visiting driver from Mora, and that Daihatsu Charade that the family purchased from Victorian family, the Irvings, is now fell back to third. Riley Hanson from Calabaran ranges up alongside him. And Riley Hanson has the corner. He moves into second place. The Hobbs Engineering entry. Vanzetti back to third from Alicia Cooper, who's worked her way into fourth early in this one in car number 13 for Redline Roll Cages. And KCLD cleaning up there in Kalgoorlie. Kennedy and Olivia L, the two lady racers, putting on a nice battle for 5th and 6th place. And great to have Vince Lindsay here running out the field, the young fella who's only recently graduated into the top star division. He hails out of Bunbury in the southwest where we were last weekend. But Bo Oldfield, he's storming away from the field. Speedway runs through this young fella's blood. His granddad Stan Ludlow is a pretty handy competitor himself, and his dad Jason, a 3-time WA 3-stock champion. He was destined to do this, particularly here at Ellenbrook. Young Bo Oldfield in car number 80 for the Mitsubishi Lancer, on fire tonight. Dialed into the conditions beautifully. Riley Hanson doing a nice job in second. He just hasn't thrown off the challenge of the 1-2-1 of Taj Vanzetti. Alicia Cooper now having a lonely race in 4th place, just dropped off those 2 cars in front and has a good back to Olivia L. Good gap back to him. Olivia L sits in 5th in 71. That entry supported by Dirt Track Nutters, still the original and the best. You can find Dirt Track Nutters on Facebook, celebrating 10 years. Some great merchandise available from the Oval Track Diecast and Collectibles trailer over there behind the canteen in turn 2. And look at Taj Vanzetti. He's still nipping at the heels of Riley Hanson in front of him. Here he goes to the inside in turn number 3. Vanzetti in the charade from Mora to the inside of Calabaran's Riley Hanson. It's a great battle for second and third. Hanson just tries to throw him off as they head into turn number 1. Cooper sits in 4th, and Olivia L, unfortunately, looks like she might have found the concrete wall on the exit of turn 4. Gathers up to 71, but has lost 5th place to Jasmine Kennedy, with Vince Lindsay rounding him out. But Morgan Melbourne, Bo Oldfield, on fire tonight as the current WA number 2 in junior sedans.
Yeah, looking for a better run than what he had last weekend, obviously, as well. He finished 4th place on the last lap. Got it taken away from him at the dying stages of the KJB Fabrication Junior Sedan Gold Cup over the weekend. But this battle for second place is starting to brew. Vanzetti's got the pace, but you can't make Riley Hanson make a mistake. As I say that, a little bit of an error from the 87 as he come out of turn number 4. Vanzetti's right there waiting in the clutches for that ill-fated mistake, but it doesn't look like it would happen from the 87. As the remaining lady racers in 4th, 5th and 6th running their own race. Vince Lindsay about to go a lap down, but a great battle. Here comes Vanzetti. He's got Hanson off the bottom, and it's a drag race down the front straight. Vanzetti's got the ideal line, and that's all he needed. Vanzetti with a hop, skip, and a jump. You could have mistaken it for a kangaroo as it went out of turn number 2. And now Hanson looks to the inside. Great battle from the Central Midlands drivers, battling it out for second and third. But there's 1 lap to go, and now Vanzetti's off the curb. Here comes Hanson now to the bottom, but the power of the charade, just no match. And the Axel has to find another way, but the white flag is out for your leader, who's coming out of turn number 4. And Bo Oldfield, staking his claim for Junior Sands here at Ellenbrook Speedway, takes a convincing win. The race, though, is for the line for second place, and it's going to be Taj Vanzetti that takes it down to the 1-2-1. great race between himself and Riley Hanson, who will have to come home for third place. Fourth of the leader of the Girl Brigade will be Alicia Cooper. Then it's Jasmine Kennedy, Olivia Earle, and Vince Lindsay, who'll come home one lap down. A great exhibition from the junior sedans again. From the Top Star junior sedans and the Red Lion roll cages, car number 84. So we've got one Oldfield into victory lane here tonight. And he'll come around again to greet the checkered flag from Ian Crowe. This time, hopefully for Crowe, not as much exercise as needed for himself.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a theme, Morgan, with the Oldfields. Warren trying to do the double in the late models and the street stocks. And might be a bit of a theme going into these feature races tonight. What a night it will be for Warren if he could pull that off, the double. I think that's been done too many times at Ellenbrook, where someone's won 2 feature races in one race meeting here at Ellenbrook across 2 divisions. But Bo Oldfield, give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A nice drive in car number 84 for Nationwide Signs. Rumbold Ford. He defeats Taj Vanzetti by 5.9 seconds. Riley Hanson was officially third from Alicia Cooper, Jasmine Kennedy, Olivia Earle and Vince Lindsay.